Please, not on the motorcycle. As I ride with my husband, Dominic DeLuca, on his motorcycle, a male passenger suddenly reaches around me from behind. He slowly presses himself against me, assaulting me right in front of Dominic. My name was Lola Sinclair, a young wife finding her way in the world. Even though I grew up in a small farming town, I had fair skin, delicate features, and a full bust. After giving birth, my breasts had grown to a 38F. Together, they weighed 22 pounds. Many men in the countryside were drawn to my curvaceous figure. After all, my husband, Dominic DeLuca, had become disabled after injuring his leg at a construction site. The contractor responsible had vanished, leaving us without a single cent in compensation. We were forced to cover $100,000 in medical expenses ourselves. My family quickly sank further into poverty. I couldn't afford to leave the house for work either. After all, I had to take care of Dominic and our 2 children. Due to his disability, Dominic could no longer work at the construction site. Watching him groan and sigh throughout the day left me feeling uneasy. After much consideration, Dominic finally figured out a way to earn a living. He chose to take a job driving a motorcycle. Luckily, Dominic already knew how to drive one. In our small town, a license wasn't even necessary. "Honey, I'm sure I can make money as a motorcycle driver," he said, excitement brightening his face. He pressed a kiss to my lips, his stubbly beard grazing me lightly. Soon, my face turned red, and every inch of my body trembled with desire. Nearly 6 months had passed since I'd been intimate with Dominic. My insatiable flesh throbbed, aching to be fully claimed and ravished. Unfortunately, Dominic had not only injured his leg, he had become impotent in the bedroom as well. No matter how I tried to seduce him, his penis hung limply. A soft sigh escaped me. It had been ages since I'd felt the pleasure I craved. The emptiness inside me was overwhelming. Late at night, it felt as though a roaring fire blazed inside me. Even pressing my thighs together or stroking myself brought no relief. If anything, it only made my desire blaze hotter. Still, my heart belonged to Dominic and our precious children. I could never allow myself to be unfaithful. Keeping the household afloat was what I should be focusing on. My physical desire was something I could patiently bear. After all, there were many widows around me who seemed to get by just fine. It didn't take long before Dominic got hold of a second-hand motorcycle. The seats looked as though they had been welded in place, and the rear of the vehicle loomed over the back wheels. The motorcycle stretched to nearly 10 feet in length. It was very much like the motorcycles commonly seen in parts of Aprisa. I reckoned it could easily fit 5 or 6 people. "Honey, so many people are heading back to the countryside from the city. Most motorcycles only fit 2 passengers, but ours can handle 4 without breaking a sweat," Dominic said proudly. A flicker of unease ran through me. Was such a heavily modified motorcycle even safe? "Do you want me to come along for the next couple of days?" I asked. Dominic was already walking with a limp. Could he really manage such a long motorcycle without another accident? With a hesitant nod, Dominic agreed. Once I got on the motorcycle, I wrapped my arms tightly around his waist. The vehicle bounced over the uneven road as we made our way to the city. It wasn't long before we picked up our first passenger. "Wow, Dom, I didn't realize you'd started driving a motorcycle," said Marcus Ziegler, whose build was tall and his shoulders were broad. A mischievous glint shone in his eyes. He hailed from the same small town we came from. "Hop in, I'll drive you home." "Damn, I've never seen a motorcycle like this. The seats are almost as long as my dick," Marcus spoke suggestively, his eyes lingering on my breasts. Feeling the heat of his stare, I grew increasingly uncomfortable. My cheeks turned red as I looked down.